Hello and welcome to Adventures of the Corbs. This is another episode where we are in the Cotswolds. We are near to Temple Guiting at the moment, so we're actually going to go and do a route around Guiting Wood, which I've heard is absolutely lovely. So yeah, I'm just going to pop up a map now so we can see exactly where we're going to go.
So we start off our adventure today from the small car park in Critchford Lane. We then follow the road along the valley floor, we hug the forest all the way along the edge until we then begin to start climbing up into the forest itself, cross over onto the adjacent farmland, follow that along until we come back round to the car park.
Today is only a short walk really, so sort of 3.5 miles I think, just slightly over that. Expecting quite a chilled one today. We're going to have a nice little, take our time, going to have a good look at anything that seems interesting and try and take some pictures maybe and do some nice bit of B-roll. But we'll see what we come across. So on the Winchcombe Way today for a little bit. On the Warden's Way apparently. Look at this magnificent contraption. I'm expecting a muddy one today, so I've got the old scarpers on. Oh, squirrel. So apparently the name Guiting actually comes from the Anglo-Saxon word getting, which means rushing. So, and I think that is probably a nod to this rushing body of water here that actually rushes into the River Windrush, which I know if you've watched some of our previous videos, you'll know that we've been past many a time. Flows through Bourton-on-the-Water and Winchcombe as well. I don't know if I caught that on film, but when I was just filming the bridge there, I saw like a black dog run up the hill on the far side of there. And black dogs in this part of the world mean that the, in folklore this is, I'm not saying fact, but means that it's a sign of death and a sign that the devil is close. And randomly, last night I had a dream that there were 3 black dogs in my living room. So that is a little bit unnerving, as puts the old hairs on the back of my neck up. There definitely is no owner there. You know, despite the imminent threat of the black dog, devil dog, it's actually a lovely place here, like teeming with wildlife. I can imagine this in the spring. It's just an absolute haven. Lovely track as well. Like I was expecting mud in the wood, but this is almost like a Forest Dean family trail or something you get in the Wyre Forest. Lovely. Do you know, this is an absolute gorgeous place. It must be a haven for wildlife photographers. So come just out off that first path, and there is a right turn there. We are going to go this way. It's a nice bit of a view just opening up behind us there after climbing that hill. So just while it's quite quiet and it's just the bird song in the background, I just want to say I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. This will be Boxing Day when this gets released, this video. I would just like to say, if you have been watching me this year, thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. I've had a lot of new subscribers since I started this in September, these walk-in series. So really, really appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate every like, appreciate every comment. If you do like this sort of thing, and this is the first time you're watching this video, please do consider subscribing. 2026, a lot of plans in the pipeline. It should be really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure if you enjoy this sort of walks, enjoy this sort of footage, then I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well. It's so peaceful in here, isn't it? Apart from the gunshots, it's not so peaceful, especially if you're being shot at. Do you know, it's almost ridiculous how silent this is. I don't really understand it. Just look at these woods. This forest is perfect. Almost feel bad for having squeaky shoes. It's ruining the ambience. I'm pretty sure if I stood here for long enough I would see a bear. Pretty sure. So, a bit of a left or right junction here. So that follows the Winchcombe Way down there, but we are actually going through this very fancy kissing gate. Farm Coat Estate, very nice. Oh no, that's not going to work with my backpack on. So we're going to follow the Warden's Way and go this way. I mean, that is a beautiful forest. It does look like you can walk up and into the forest, which I do believe do shortly. I think it's just a little bit further down here, and then we do cut up and we go quite uphill. Probably said, well, I'd imagine we'll probably go level with the trees up there. But as this is looking absolutely beautiful path here, and it is the middle of winter, it might be best to stick to the path. It smells amazing in here. Just the scent of pine everywhere. Very Christmassy. I know I keep banging on about the how quiet and peaceful it is, but if there is anybody out there that does walk for the peace and quiet and for the sort of feeling of isolation and not being around anyone, this is absolutely perfect and ideal for that. I have not seen a single soul on this walk yet. And this is, you could spend hours in here just sat or walking. Plenty of trails going through the forest. I'm sure you'd come across a lot of wildlife. Highly, highly recommend. And there are several of these signs around. If you do bring a dog, it does ask you that you keep it on a lead due to it being a conservation area. There is a dwelling just behind that wood there, like a wooden lodge. Kind of want to live there if I'm honest. Look at this. It's off the main road now. Walking up into the forest. So, this is a phenomenal walk. This is just getting better and better. So I think we have made it to the top now of the hill, of this forested hill. Absolutely beautiful forest. Just gonna hold you up so you can see a 360 view. Highly recommend this walk, honestly. It has rained an awful lot as well over the last few days, and this really isn't too bad at all. Even coming up that quite steep hill just back there wasn't bad at all. So I've just managed to dig out a bit of history about the Farm Cote estate, and this is all their land. Apparently runs for 2,500 acres in the middle of the Cotswolds. It was originally granted to a Stephen de Stratford, or Stephen of Stratford, I assume that translates to in medieval times, in 1314. It's a long time ago, and apparently his descendants still live in the manor house today, in the Farm Cote Manor House. So quite a lot of history going back. But yeah, apparently it is used for a lot of pheasant shoots. It is used for equestrian, as you can see with all the red and white flags all over the place, used for a lot of sports apparently. But yeah, 1314. It's always a bit of a controversial subject, isn't it, the shooting that goes on in the Cotswolds at this time of year. Probably in a few of my videos you've heard the background of gunfire, and I can hear it now. This is quite muddy, hence why I'm looking down a lot. Oh, look at this, hey? Jesus. I will hand it to Farm Cote Estate. They do have the most beautiful kissing gates that I've come across. So we're coming out into the battlefield. Some gorgeous views, but can't quite see it because of the mist. So it just looks like the sun is making its late appearance. Some beautifully spooky trees there, just in the middle of the field in front of that sun. So I don't feel like I've really said a lot during this video, but I think it's been such a peaceful place, to be honest. Guiting Wood, absolutely gorgeous. The paths and everything are just exceptional, really, especially for this time of the year. And just the scenery and the atmosphere is absolutely gorgeous in there. And the wildlife, there's loads and loads of kites. Probably can't see them on this camera, but there are loads of kites just flying around all over the farmland there. Just, yeah, really, really beautiful. It's like a giant farm roller coaster, the way that's looking. The Big Dipper. I can just now see the van. He's right there. So just with a kite circling in the background there, I think it's as good as any time really to probably end this video now. So it's been absolutely stunning. I've really, really enjoyed this, and it's quite a nice sort of video as well to say that the Cotswold series is going to end now for a little while. So we're going to move on to a different county, a different area. I will definitely return to the Cotswolds because this has been absolutely beautiful. I think there's so many places probably that I haven't been, and there's definitely places and walks that I would love to revisit as well. So yeah, on that note, I hope you have a lovely new year. All the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care.